I woke up this morning with a heavy heart. The world feels broken, like we're miles apart. But somewhere above me, there's a guiding light. On the road to Calvary, love shining bright. Through the fields and the valleys, He's walking with me. His grace like a river, flowing endlessly. Every step I take on this winding way, on the road to Calvary, I'll find my faith. On the road to Calvary, through the pain and the trial, He's setting me free. With each step, each breath, and each beat of my heart, on the road to Calvary, we will never part. I saw a man kneeling with tears in his eyes, praying for mercy 'neath the open skies. I knelt down beside him, we joined hands to pray. On the road to Calvary, love leads the way. The sun's slowly setting, the sky's turning gold. These timeless stories forever retold. With faith as our compass and hope as our guide, on the road to Calvary, God's by our side. On the road to Calvary, through the pain and the trial, He's setting me free. With each step, each breath, and each beat of my heart, on the road to Calvary, we will never part. On the road to Calvary, through the pain and the trial, He's setting me free. With each step, each breath, and each beat of my heart, on the road to Calvary, we will never part.
In a small white chapel at the end of the lane sits a wooden cross, marking His name where Grandma used to pray, whispering soft. Her words rose like smoke to skies aloft. By the old creek bed in the morning light, we'd gather around, our hearts held tight. Mama's voice rang out, sweet and pure, singing hymns of grace that made us sure. By the old creek bed in the morning light, we'd gather around, our hearts held tight. Mama's voice rang out, sweet and pure, singing hymns of grace that made us sure. Grace and faith carry me through, in the darkest night and morning dew. With His love I will stand tall. Grace and faith will catch me when I fall. Daddy's Bible, worn in tattered pages, held the stories of saints and sages. He'd read aloud as the fire would crack, giving us strength on the righteous track. In the fields where the daisies bloom, tales of heaven chase away the gloom. God's promise like the early morn, in grace and faith we are reborn. Grace and faith carry me through, in the darkest night and morning dew. With His love I will stand tall. Grace and faith will catch me when I fall. Grace and faith will catch me when I fall.
In a small white church on a dusty lane, where the choir sings in sweet refrain, I find peace in the good Lord's name. In heaven's refuge there's no shame. With the sun setting low behind the cross, in the light I find what was lost. Every sin and every cost, washed away by Jesus' grace and boss. Heaven's refuge calling my soul, in His arms I am whole. When life's waves take their toll, I find solace in His scroll. In the whispers of the gentle breeze, through the leaves of ancient trees, I hear His voice, He puts me at ease, with a love that brings me to my knees. On some days, with my hands held high underneath that sapphire sky, I feel the Lord so close by. In heaven's refuge, tears are dry. Heaven's refuge calling my soul, in His arms I am whole. When life's waves take their toll, I find solace in His scroll. Heaven's refuge calling my soul, in His arms I am whole. When life's waves take their toll, I find solace in His scroll. I find solace in His scroll. In the stillness of the morning, when the sun begins to rise, I can feel His gentle presence through the meadows and the skies. Every bird sings hallelujah, every leaf whispers His name. I walk the path He's laid before me, and I'm never quite the same. Down the dusty road I'm traveling, through the valleys and the plains, I can hear His voice a-calling in the pouring summer rains. He's the rock that guides my footsteps in the darkest of the night. In the light of His grace, everything feels right. Oh, in the light of His grace, my heart finds its home. No longer lost or weary, no more to roam. His mercy is eternal, His love infinite. In the light of His grace, my soul's candle is lit. When the storms of life are raging and my faith begins to fade, I remember all His blessings and the sacrifice He made. On a hill so far and lonely, where the cross stood tall and proud, in the light of His grace, I'm uplifted by the crowd. Through the fields of golden harvest, in the chill of autumn air, I can see His word surround me in each answered prayer. Though the winters may seem endless and the nights can be so cold, in the light of His grace I find stories of old. Oh, in the light of His grace my heart finds its home. No longer lost or weary, no more to roam. His mercy is eternal, His love infinite. In the light of His grace my soul's candle is lit. His grace, my heart finds its home. No longer lost or weary, no more to roam. His mercy is eternal, His love infinite. In the light of His grace my soul's candle is lit. In the light of His grace my soul's candle is lit.
Beneath the old church steeple where the river bends and winds, we gather every Sunday, leaving all our cares behind. With hearts that beat in unison, we sing that sweet refrain of a faithful journey, walking hand in hand with Him again. Though the road may be rocky and the nights may be so long, but we find strength together in the beauty of His song. His promise brings us comfort as we kneel in earnest prayer. On this faithful journey we know He's always there. On this faithful journey we're never all alone, with angels there to guide us, to keep us safe and strong. Through trials and temptations we lean on Heaven's word. On this faithful journey with His love we are secure. Stands as testament to a love so deep and true. Each step we take towards Calvary, He's walking there with you. Mountains high and valleys low, His light will be our guide. On this faithful journey He is always by our side. When the storms of life are raging and the skies are dark and gray, we find solace in His promise that He'll lead us all the way. With faith as our foundation and His teachings in our heart, His faithful journey shows us we'll never be apart. On this faithful journey we're never all alone, with angels there to guide us, to keep us safe and strong. Through trials and temptations we lean on Heaven's word. On this faithful journey with His love we are secure. We're never all alone, with angels there to guide us, to keep us safe and strong. Through trials and temptations we lean on Heaven's word. On this faithful journey with His love we are secure. On this faithful journey we're never all alone, with angels there to guide us, to keep us safe and strong. Through trials and temptations we lean on Heaven's word. On this faithful journey with His love we are secure.